got disconnected. Some fucking my internet died. I'm getting back in. So happy. Happy. I'm not going to end the stream here. No, I'm not just gonna stop streaming. God damn it. Wait. 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 Entire time I was That's my food. And please. Wow. Hear him? Oh, you can hear him. Hey, hear him. Hello everyone. Tip in. Oh. Sure. Angry at me. Knocking him out. Let's continue. Oh, right. There are doors. Forgot that doors exist. Fuck. And myself. I listen. Go keep. Process. Very suspicious. Look, Silas is setting up. I'd seen the treatment before, so I knew it would work, but it's still so amazing. Alize and Stola are miracle workers. There you are. Next time something's in the offing, you better remember to call on me. So, glad you came again. I believe, just for good measure, I'll administer a healing spell. The kid is going.
I once hoped that Milos at least might be made an endless. Then he wouldn't need to suffer anymore.
Okay, hold on. Sorry. Oof.
You feel different now?
Thanks to Alize, Milos is on the road to recovery. He can grow up and live a normal life. And I want to be there with him every step of the way. To grow old with him as his mother and not something else.
That should do it. You're doing well, I'm glad to say.
Thank you, Alize.
You're welcome, Milos. Now, you'll feel breathless for a little while still, but don't fret. It'll get easier to speak with time. That said, we can't rule out the possibility of a relapse. As a precaution, I would keep him away from lightning-infused objects.
Lightning. Does that include regulators?
It does. I understand if it's difficult for you to part with something that you've worn for so long, though, so it's entirely up to you.
No. For Milos' sake, I will do it. And if the environment here isn't good for him, I must consider moving outside the dome.
You two would be more than welcome in Tulihiola.
It's very assuring to hear that. If you don't mind, could you tell me about the process?
I'm happy. I can talk again. Before, I couldn't even thank my mother for caring for me. But now we can talk lots. I can tell her that I'm happy, that I like it when she strokes my hair.
Your mother is happy to talk to you as well, I'm sure.
Queen's Fiend always cheered me up. Always said that she would cure me. Today, I'll practice walking with Mother. And next time, I'll go and visit you.
Thank you for explaining everything.
We'll come again to check on you. So if you have any other questions, just let me know. Right. Let's get going, shall we?
Please come back soon. You too, miss.
How does she know? How does he know?
It's good to see Milos doing so well.
Oh.
The endless me gave him the strength to hang on, and she didn't rely on any special power to do so.
She wanted her people to be happy. Even though we had to fight, her love for them was very real, and it reached Milos.
I wish to be there to watch him grow as well. To make my way beside the people of Alexandria. In the name of his evolution, Calyx has wrought much unease and misery, and I cannot condone his path. No, I shall forge ahead on a path of my own, one that honors the memory of my other self.
Oh. My tree. I could move and have to been. I wish the end could have been here to see. We've done it! We've done it! Milos is a kind and brave man. Did me well. One day, we'll speak with him. Come, let us return to the back room. On the way, pick up a tree. Oh, I appreciate it. The patch is titular. Quest. Oh.
Citizens of Alexandria, please be advised. The distribution of neo-regulators has concluded.
Oh, wow.
We ask that all recipients equip their regulators and promptly complete device registration. The evolution of our kind is at hand. Together we shall rise above death and bask in the infinite possibilities of eternal life.
What is this?
Evolution? What evolution?
Those with neo-regulators will become endless, apparently.
You mean there's no more? Well, don't you feel lucky?
Don't look at me like that. Queen's Fiend said there were only so many.
I haven't registered mine yet. The more I thought about it, the more unsure I felt about becoming an Endless.
Well, I registered right away. Anything to stop those terrible nightmares of being killed by mechanical soldiers.
Ultimately, what you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have already quickened. The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it.
I see. The terror of their first encounter with death still lingers in their hearts. Having previously been spared even the idea of it, they know not how to handle the emotions.
The funeral was meant to give everyone the chance to come to terms with loss, to grieve and move forward together. But everyone who was wearing a regulator had their memories of that moment erased. And to see those oblivious, happy souls, those who remembered must have wondered if it might not be better to be like them, to go back to a time when death didn't exist.
And now they've been presented with the chance to do just that by becoming an Endless. It's not hard to see why they would consider it.
If this fear of death continues to spread among the people, what will become of Alexandria? The gifts for our friends will have to wait. We should return to the back room at once.
Oh, you're safe. That broadcast had us worried. The entire populace is on edge.
So Alphino and the others are still out there.
We have a situation on our hands! A civilian has been killed by a mechanical soldier here on Trueview.
What?
Wayakwe is on the scene and reports that the problem unit has been subdued by another sentry.
That doesn't make sense. Only someone with the King of Resolve's authority could order a soldier to do that.
Alex.
Not good. I tried to check the status of the authority but was blocked from the core system. Given recent developments, I'd wager that Calyx is responsible for this.
Perhaps we should go and see for ourselves.
It's me. There's been an incident in the outskirts. A mechanical soldier attacked a local resident, for no apparent reason. Fortunately, several nearby hunters dealt with the rogue machine, so everyone is safe. But if other soldiers were to... Wait. Is that... Oh gods. More hostile sentries are bound for the settlement. I'll try to lure them away and then lose them somehow.
Ill tidings, I take it.
In the outskirts, too?
You'll go and help Erenville, won't you? We couldn't forgive ourselves if he came to harm. I'll have Geode join you from Earth and Sky.
I'm coming too. I can't stay here while my people are in danger.
Let's go.
You're going straight to the outskirts. I'm gonna go to just any end. Curious. How far will they take? this is... Never mind. Finding Erenville... We don't see Erenville. But he hasn't come. Uh-oh. People here took care of me. Things have settled down here, but I still see no sign of Erenville. Let's split up and look for him. Loja, Sveen, please search in the settlement area. Meanwhile, the rest of us who can defend ourselves will head further out. Oh. Alright. Oh. Okay. Frog to the rescue. Close call. Caught sight of this fellow being. I went to help. We're lucky. Erenville, I'm so glad you're safe. We were quite worried when we could encountered soldiers. Most paid us kindly. Oh, until that one. I hadn't been paying attention. Badly. Hopefully the others will be able to return to the outskirts. Hey? Not expect to see you, and so allow me to thank you again for you. Responded to Shrail's call as quickly as we could. Ouch. I. Didn't have to. None of this would have happened if I. No one thought Luja might. Never. Even burden. situation appears solved. I didn't expect to see Malachite out here. Given his own trauma, I wonder.
Right. We're none the worse for the wear. But let's see what the situation is here.
The worse for the wear? That doesn't... The worse for wear? Or none the worse for the wear? Worse. I got distracted.
Geode and his people came and joined us while we were searching for you. After which we happened to encounter Malachite. His usher duties brought him here, and he has quite the story to tell.
It's a bit puzzling, to say the least. Even so, I'll try my best to explain.
Sounds quite...
I was called to attend to the unfortunate soul slain by the mechanical soldier. Yet, when I arrived, I found no body. Only a pile of dust, which the wind quickly scattered. Confused, I questioned the residents, but none knew what had become of it.
How odd. Did they remember the victim at least?
They did. Their memories of the deceased weren't sent to the cloud, I don't believe. Yet, no body remained.
If someone took it, surely they would have been noticed.
With your permission, I shall return to the government sector for now. Please take care.
Huh.
This is terrible. Why would they make the soldiers do this?
If preservation is behind the attacks, I fear this won't be the end of it.
All the Neo-regulators have been distributed, and potentially 5,000 Endless are about to be born. What does Calyx hope to achieve with these killings? Does he seek to frighten people into registering them? Or perhaps...
Oh, thank the 12 you answered. Shale told me what happened. Is everything all right? I see. 'Tis a relief to hear that Erenville is safe. Alas, I do not have good news to share in return. A driver lost control of his vehicle when its interface became unresponsive, and it crashed into the Nexus arcade, injuring several people. Kryl and I are helping to render aid, but with the sentries behaving strangely, we can't afford to lower our guard. Remain vigilant, my friend.
I just received word from the backroom. A hover cargo on Trueview threw off its driver.
and it's rampaging through the area as we speak.
Alphino had a similarly troubling report for me. Apparently, a riderless machine in the government sector came to life near a crowd clamoring for neo-regulators. It proceeded to mow down several citizens, causing serious injuries.
This is a tragedy. We must go and help the people.
Sphene, wait! I'm coming with you!
Alphino is with Y'shtola, and he said they'll be all right. I'll go and see if other incidents have occurred elsewhere. From here, I'll head towards the quarry by way of the Drift Downs.
Certainly a lot of hover cargoes coming and going in those parts. I'll join you.
I shall remain here and speak further with the locals. I have company now, so you needn't worry about me.
Then let's return to Solution 9. If we hurry, we can catch up to Lamachi and Sphene.
I can tell that this and deliberate carried out by Talix, scare the people into fearing death even more, because they remembered that the deaths happened. But this is ultimate. Scare people with wanting to become endless. You don't want to die. You're dead. You can't come to terms with it.
Sphene's gone on ahead. I leave her with you.
Oh, transitions!
Bloody things have gone mad!
Why is this happening?
Fucking with this natural. It.
Surely there's a finite number of these things.
Everyone, please try to remain calm and make your way to resolution! This is just like before, when Zeralja unleashed the soldiers on us. I don't have any souls left. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
You don't! Are you all...
No! No!
did you do that? Why? You can't just leave me alone like this. If we had been endless, then you'd still be here. You'd still be with me. But now...
Are you alright?
So many hurt. So many dead. This is wrong. This is all wrong.
Being rampant. Soldiers, vehicles. Oh. I'm outside. Anyone hold this? Buddha, you're still without your authority. Control. I take the. Machi just talk. Namachi just talked whatever leaders. I thought that. He shut struggles render citizen, let alone lives. It's a weapon. Let's see. Approachful. Thank you. Lift action. Powerlessness. I can abide it no longer. How much he could. That was but. All I see now is suffering, misery. I want to protect the people. For their happiness, I would do anything and everything. I think I'm pressing it. But please, please lend me your aid. Found the way. Head back there. My strength is yours, Fiend. Together we'll get through this. Let's split up and get to work. Might I trouble you to report to Shale, my... Oh, he calls me my friend. So cute. Hello. Who wrote the Cat Boys? I need to know. Who made the Cat Boys? Who's OCs? It's our Minecraft. Who's behind corner? I need to know. Is it green grass? It pains me that the people were made to suffer even more after so much hardship and tragedy. You and yours saved many lives. I cannot. Malachite and his fellows are tending to the trauma must make the work difficult. Determined to do what he can. Couriers and cleaners are clearing away the wrecks of Wiggle's soldier. First step to getting things back to normal. It's been a trying day, it seems. What's the situation? Hey! Hey. Hi, sorry, I'm back. Hi, hi, Z. Sorry, I was, monitoring the cat, the litter box. My cat was trying to... We're on the final part. We're on Seekers of Eternity. We're fishing up. You can always watch the VODs later. I'm gonna finish up this quest and gonna put some thought out here. We're gonna have a little discussion. We're going to get to the patch notes reading. So I hope you enjoy what is left of the stream. Oh, thanks for the sub. Welcome back. Thank you. Alright, patch notes. Yeah, you're here for the end. Oh my god. Alright. Let's get this patch over with. Whew. Alright, what was Shell saying? I can't remember. You've moved quickly to restore things to... Thank you. While disarming the soul, be prudent, or comprehensive. For the time being, I'll set our email. I also have a mind to... I must regain my... That end I shall seek advice from Yshtola. Among the books recovered from the castle from Moa, I hope to learn to wield it again. Everyone's... The key, I think that it remains in your care. In order to eat our bird, our endeavor to become a capable warrior and make Otis and Zelenia proud. And we are done with 7.2. Cutscene? Cutscene? Cutscene. Oh, what a scenic place. Sitting. Evil.
By illness weakened, by wounds unmade, by age decayed.
Ah, methods of death. Nice.
Such fragile flesh is worthless to us.
Who is bitch?
How mankind should evolve, shall evolve. I have already arrived at the answer. The time is come to pose a new question.
Death. Hey, we are done! Seekers of Eternity. Oh, have to. I will dedicate the first to you, so I may help. It will be a time. I am. No telling. Busan is helping us coordinate efforts. Mission Alexandria have to work hand in hand. People can get back to their lives. Worry about God though. Oh, he's so frustrated that he could. only that. So, thoughts? 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 Well, I have arrived at the conclusion that they are cooking. They're indeed cooking. I would just say, here are my thoughts on this patch, on 7.0. It's good. It's way better than 7.1. It's way better than 7.0, and I want to stress the importance of like the difference between the quality of 7.0 and 7.2 is crazy. It's kind of like this has been I know I said before, but it's the easiest way to really describe it to me. It kind of jump, the quality jump. That's the crazy thing, right? I know that 7.1 had some cooking. They were kind of opening the path for this patch. Definitely, there were cooking. The Ja review, the mommy review, the baby trap was. But then we have whatever the fuck the now part, right? Oh no! I know that, you know, it I don't know if it was supposed to be cheesy, not because it felt cheesy. It felt as cheesy as Dawn Trail, but not as much. If you know what I mean, like they kind of like toned down the cheesiness with 7.1. 7.0 was like a cheat. It's like I cannot. It was okay. So my thoughts, in order to really describe 7.2, I have to talk about 7.0 because that's where I left off. I really stopped playing the game in 7.0. Like some YouTube videos said, Dawn Trail cured my 14 addiction. But it is true. I just kind of stopped playing. I only kept my subscription going because I had a house to keep. Didn't want to lose the house. And I have to start by prefacing that I know, was a start to a new. We'll have to create a new world, explore new things to expand on. Yes. But as a counter argument, Realm Reborn did that. It was not as cheap. Ending was cheap. Execution was cheap. They didn't have to hold your hand. They didn't have to like Dora the Explorer style point to things and like it's like things are happening in front of you, and then they have to go and like describe that thing that's happening to you again, because it's like they don't expect you to have sensibility, the intelligence, and what is really happening in front of you. So they have to explain it again. Like, it's like show don't tell is lost on Dawn Trail. It's like show and tell and explain it to you again. And explain it to you once again. Twice. That's that really is my complaint. Dawn Trail. I so wish they have just like kept the cheese in there. Like the entire feet thing. Sorry, this is like going into, I'm here to app, so I don't care. So Dawn Trail with the entire Dora Explorer type explanation, bugging me, Walker patches. Honestly, Walker patches, I didn't mind it as much because it really was like I'd allow the game to be cheesy. I'd allow the game to like hold my hands for a little while. The Walker patches was not very. I didn't feel like it was like really punching me in the face as much because like I think this girl was an interesting character. The expansion of direction, so I was really going in reflection or whatever in Dawn Trail, like it's a new and wow, there's a portal to another reflection, and we can somehow like have a how this is going to help us open the doors to the void, which absolutely Dawn Trail did that. Oh, microphone noise gate. Enough. Okay, hold on. I have turned off my noise gate. How do I sound? Can you hear my beautiful voice? Okay. Alright. I don't know. I really don't know. I can hear the entire sentence. Yay! Okay, so back to it. So 7.0, I will allow the cheese. I didn't mind the cheese in Endwalker. I didn't mind the post-patch Endwalker stuff because like I feel like they were going into a very interesting direction. They had Zero. Zero was an interesting character. The Void, the going into the Void was wow, that's unexpected. I didn't expect it to go there. And I didn't expect it to like expand on the lore of the Void. And there might be a way to save the Void. You know, the villains were cheesy. Of course, he was a hero. The reveal was kind of unexpected to me, but I appreciate it. I know game when I see game, you know. But it's also like not really. I didn't mind it. So to put it short, I didn't mind the Dora the Explorer type shit in post-patch Endwalker. I really didn't mind it. I really didn't mind the like the cheese all the way up into the final feats. I feel like it could have been done in a better way. I get it. No, they don't think that we are like it's like we're in a new continent, and so maybe we don't know how things work. So they're explaining it to us. You know, it's a little bit kind of hold handsy kind of thing. It's okay, I get it. It's not, but like I'm okay with it all the way up to the coronation. I think it could have been done better. I think the direction could have been different. I didn't really like how it was so obvious. I didn't like how obvious it is, but I don't know if being obvious was a good thing or not. With Final Fantasy XIV, sometimes what I hear from people is that, you know, oh, the game rewards people for paying attention. So, you know, some things are predictable, but that's okay because it shows that the game is kind of like it's rewarding you for paying attention. That's the sentiment that I heard a lot of people talk about, especially in A Realm Reborn, and I don't know. At this point, and like within the story, specifically in the story of Dawn Trail, I don't know if being predictable is a good thing or not. Of course, like the two kind of quote unquote good guys, Wakamat and Kona, will win this competition, and the bad guy is gonna. But at the same time, I don't know if that was the direction that I was hoping the game would go into. You know, I thought that, oh, Wuklamat is kind of the optimism, the love for the people. I think I said that on stream too. Wuklamat is like the love for the people. Kona is like the innovation and the I forget his name. I'm sorry. Roja, who is Zor. I really cannot remember his name. I'm sorry. What is his name? What the hell is his name? Rujaja. Mamuja. Zaraja. I had to go look into the wiki. I'm sorry. Okay, so Zaraja. Zaraja. I thought Zaraja would be like, I don't know if it would be better. Like, there were two directions that the game could have gone into. Zaraja being the brawls, like he's gonna be the military guy between the siblings. So like if the three siblings were to rule together, it would be like Wuklamat is going to be the ambassador, right? The person who like goes around and talks to the people. Kona is gonna be the guy who like works on the intelligent stuff, and then he's gonna be like innovating stuff. And Zaraja is gonna be the guy who like controls commanders, like being like the guy who commands the military, and that would be like the perfect trifecta force or whatever. And then the Tulila would be so much more prosperous than what it is now, and that is the true ending of Dawntrail. But then they made him into the villain with like the complex like feelings and the like his like the people's expectations towards him, and he wants to prove that he's worthy without the title, like that he doesn't need to be the miracle child or like the like whatever the people think he is. He doesn't need miracles to be worthy of his station, which is an interesting direction. I loved the later half more. No, I love the explorations of Zaraja's character. I love the questions the Alexandrian lore poses on humanity, on how I think I talked about this on the 7.1 stream. I like that they posed a question of like how would a people who knows nothing about death, who has never experienced death, no experience with like grieving or whatever, how would a people like that react to grief? That is a very interesting question. But I hated the execution of the entire getting into Alexandria quests. The whole, oh no, that person is hurt, we have to go help her. Oh no, what is going on? The thing on her head is glowing. Whoa, she came back to life. What is going on? That whole thing. That whole thing. I just want to like, oh my god. Stop it. And I get why people are comparing Dawntrail to Stormblood and saying it's Stormblood 2.0. I get it, but I think it is fundamentally different. this is, well, I know that Lise is hated for being the person who's like doesn't really understand the history and the politics of the region that she was supposedly born in. But there is a difference between the dynamics of Lise and Alamigo, which Lise has not been in Alamigo for 20 years. She left when she was a baby. She left when she was 5, and she never came back. She didn't live in the region. She didn't talk to people from the region. She practically really does not know anything, and she is learning as we do. She's the voice of the player, which makes sense. I didn't feel hatred for Lise, or I didn't think of Lise as an annoying character at all. I thought she was fucking funny. Wuklamat, on the other hand, Wuklamat grew up in the area. Wuklamat grew up in Toliolo, was adopted by the king, and supposedly was very close to the people. And she's sometimes talking as if she is like unfamiliar. Of course, the journey of Dawn Trail, Wuklamat's journey in Dawn Trail is about her learning more about her people, learning more about the cultures around Toliolo, the cultures of the various peoples, various tribes, various societies inside of her nation. I get it. I get that she is here to learn too. There are things that she doesn't know too. But at the same time, it feels very, very, very fucking annoying for some reason. And it's not because of her VA. I know that a lot of people complain about her VA too. My friend keeps tagging me into like my friend keeps tagging me to complain about her voice acting. For some reason, I never asked. I thought it was okay. I thought it was fine. It's not too bad. Like I think I like worse in this case. So I think it's not too bad. It's not because of the VA. I don't know what makes Wuklamat so annoying. I never felt this with Lise. It feels more so because of the fact that it's kind of like the character literally says that, hey, I'm gonna show you, right? It's okay. I'll show you how I work. Don't fret. And then Wuklamat is just like, oh no! Ah! Like immediately after. I can't pinpoint why or how it is so annoying. I don't hate the character. I think different. I think I have different feelings towards the like how the character and the story played out. I don't hate the character. Strangely, I hate the direction and the execution of the story in Dawn Trail. Which, I'm sorry, I keep repeating myself here, but somehow that has gotten better. Wuklamat is still Wuklamat. Still pretty much the voice of the character. And Wuklamat is feeling less annoying in the post-patches than she was in Dawn Trail. I don't understand. I might have to like go back and really look at what she was doing or like the things that she was saying. I don't know what about it made her character or her appearances so annoying. But it also, I feel like there were other people, other characters that was written out of line too. Which I feel like the whole main cast, the whole the whole I'll show you what regulators do part. The whole main cast that was there, I feel like all of them were kind of out of character there. Because you all heard her. None of you were out of earshot when she said, okay, I'll show you what I do. I'll show you what these things do. Look at me. No one was outside of earshot. Somehow, they still reacted like they're seeing this person for the first time. And I think that's what made it so annoying. 7.2 onwards, however, I hopefully 7.2 felt like it was doing better. It was written more coherently in Dawn Trail. I don't know what happened. Of course, a lot of people were saying that, oh, they hired a new writer for saving Dawn Trail, and then other people are like, no, that's not how an MMO works. It's not how an MMO is not written by just one person. No, well, it's still like the direction and the supervision still has a lot of significance in deciding how a story plays out, if that makes sense. That doesn't make sense. Sorry. I will phrase that again. The direction and the supervision has an important role in how the story plays out. But whoever's like directing like still has it. I don't know how to. How do I put this? I know that it's put together by multiple people. I don't know how. I don't work in MMO writing, right? But I do know that whoever's in charge, whoever's like penning the whole thing, still has significant influence on that work. Like whoever's like put in charge of the story writing department, and then whoever's like in the supervision department. Those are the two most important people in having the direction of the story changed, or like in how the story plays out. I don't know if I'm making sense. I am just like going. I hope I'm making sense. I don't think they hired a new writer per se, but I do think that they have reworked the they have like worked on the direction of the post patch, and like they have revised the story in a much more detailed way, if that makes sense. Sorry, my nail kind of just I needed to trim my nail because it was kind of falling off. Not falling off, that sounds terrible. Sorry, I don't have the vocab for that. Oops. Broken. My nail was kind of broken on one end. Okay, so ads are coming. So, I guess I'm going to like try and get the patches. Like I'm gonna get the 7.3 preliminary patch notes on screen while ads are running. We'll see you in a bit. Oh, hi Gegumi. I think 7.2 is when they started retouching the plot. 7.1 felt more like usual 0.1 plot line. Yeah, I will wait. I will wait for the ads to be over. I don't know. For those who are still here, I don't really know if it. We'd never be able to really know when people when the writers are like revising the story, right? I feel like they started retouching the plot from 7.1, like from the later half of 7.1, because that's where they put in the seeds of that's where they put in the Queen of Resolve, right? But it doesn't really work that way. I do think that they have started to touch the story from the later half of 7.0, which you know, I feel like that's where they kind of like I talked about this last time on stream, but I don't know I don't know, did I? Let's just talk about it again. So I think it has to do with the fact that they were trying to make Dawntrail a new starting point for new players. So like they were expecting to sell like story skips for new players. So as level 100 would be the new start for people if they want that. And so they kind of just wrote it that way. They kind of like hold hands with the players. I think it just I literally just said this like 5 minutes ago or something. Sorry, I really have a really bad memory. But the later half of 7.0 I think is where they kind of started getting the backlash on the idea of making the story skip thing, like the skip checkpoint kind of thing. I think that's where they really was like, okay, shit, that idea is not gonna fly. We're gonna have to like retouch the story, and they they kind of like just like scrambled. They tried to salvage what they could. They put the real. I feel like the true expansion of Dawntrail is like the later half of it. It's the Alexandrian portion of the story, which is really sad because it's kind of like only a third of 7.0, which is so fucking frustrating. If you think about it, it ties in better with the whole the 13th plot of Patch and Walkers, right? And it really had more to do with other reflections and stuff. I feel like it's a more coherent, as much as it seems that way. I just can't imagine making this coming. We're way too slow to change course. Yeah, but like I don't know how the production of an MMO goes. I feel like 7.1's plot has been like written like 2/3. Like they have already finished like 2/3 of 7.1 when feedbacks of Dawntrail was like hitting them the most, and so they were like, okay. Would it be like that? Would is there a chance of it being like that? Because I can't imagine planning out the story in advance and then having it to like adjusting to feedbacks in real time like that. I can't imagine that. I don't like. It's like Yeah, they're slow. But is there a faster way to do it? How fast are they making these expansions or like these patches? Like how far ahead did they plan the story? I don't know. I think there are things in the I think they said something about like they didn't decide the next part of like they didn't decide on the course of the story until Shadowbringers, like until like Heaven's Ward or something. I think they probably had the plot for Post Dawn Trail already planned, but it has been adjusted. Most likely, yeah. I have a feeling that they have an outline. So this is how I feel as a let's say a creator, because I work the field I work in is a little bit different from MMOs. Obviously, I work on webtoons, which has a production cycle of about a year. We have like a plot line. We submit it, or no. Usually for webtoons, a lot of webtoons are usually made from pre-existing novels. So we already have the novel, but we have to adjust the plot or the script accordingly, because the pacing in a webtoon novel in a novel is different from a webtoon, so it has to be adjusted. So the script department would make about like 3 chapters, and the 3 chapters will be made into full chapters for the we will send that 3 chapters to the platform, which usually they will it's like the platform only needs to see the first 3 chapters to determine the quality and like how the work is they need to see the first chapters to see how the production quality will be like, right? And then the production team will have to do like about 20 chapters ahead of time. We have it is a rush. Like the first 20 chapters will have to be rushed. After that, the production time will be back to normal. It's usually about a week or 2 or like a week and a half for 1 chapter. But I believe the first 20 chapters has the production time of about 1 to 1.5 months, which is fucking crazy. That's a lot of chapters. Sorry, I'm going on a tangent here, but what I'm saying is, unless you're in the field, you don't really know how production is being handled behind the scenes, and you don't know really just how far ahead work has to be done before it's released. So, sorry, I'm reading your comments now. You've become way more insistent on making Combat more confident and making that one more involved. But we know they said we're confident. Yeah, I think complaints, I think their response is kind of I believe that they're kind of focusing on the wrong thing, which unfortunate but not surprising, knowing, you know, it's kind of, I get it. It sounds a lot similar to the sentiment of my clients when I worked with like Japanese clients. Somehow it's always like about how the protagonist needs to be more confident instead of like adjusting the storyline. They are so insistent on keeping the storyline. I don't know why, but they probably have like a storyline, like a rough outline of what the story is going to be like, and they're just like jumping from point to point. And I just think that Dawn Trail was very poorly planned for some reason. I don't understand. For a story that for an MMO expansion that is expected to be opening the road for like the roadmap for the next 10 years. That's kind of odd that it's planned so poorly, story-wise. Though I get it on paper, because I have the points in the story. If you lay out the points in the story onto like a rough outline of it, if you think about it without like really thinking about how dialogues are written or how the story is executed, you have, you know, you go to this new continent and you participate in the feats, and then on the way the feats you kind of see how the side characters are like interacting with each other, and they are like trying to make you fall behind by kidnapping. It's kind of like, if you put the points in the story out, I think it is a decent story, but it is very poorly executed. I don't understand why. Poorly planning ahead of time, especially early on, but it's weird how this late into this game's lifetime. Yeah, that's why I said it's so strange. It's so odd. This has happened. It's not like we have it's not like they are rebuilding from scratch. It's not like this is a Realm Reborn. This is worse than a Realm Reborn. And people keep saying, you know, because Dawn Trail is after a peak, because Dawn Trail is like, had a lot of people had high expectations for Dawn Trail. I went into Dawn Trail thinking, knowing that other people have shit on them. Other people have shit on Dawn Trail, and I didn't want to be swayed by other people's opinions of the game, so I tried to go in as neutrally as possible. I really tried to like defend the game, even at the feats, like even with the fucking cheesy stuff that was going on like during the feats. I was okay with it. Like even now, thinking back on it, it's not like I hated the feats of the rites of succession. I didn't hate it. I think it was poorly executed. I didn't hate it, but I hate how they just kind of glossed over a lot of things, especially with the Guru Jaja. Is that his name? Wait, no. Sorry. I don't remember a lot of I don't remember the characters' names. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What is his name? What? Not Gulu Jaja. No. It's not Gulu Jaja. What is his name? What is his name? Oh no. Sorry. Bakul Jaja. Bakul Jaja. No, Bakul Jaja. Sorry. I you know how I remember Bakul Jaja's name? Bakul Jaja's baby girl is my mutual. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Oh, I love you, Bakul Jaja's baby girl. Yeah, right. I can't remember. I remember Gulu Ja's name because he is kind of like, he has Gulu Jaja's name, but he has only one Ja because he only has one head, right? And then there's Zorao Ja, and then there's Surreal Ja, and then there's Bakul Ja. Anyway, I hated how they did Bakul Jaja's story because there was no fucking there was no foreshadowing to his backstory. That's what I hated the most. Even during the interactions of him with his henchmen, like he was just depicted as an asshole. Instead of like someone who has a more complex background, they just kind of made him into an asshole. He didn't care if his henchmen were like alive or not. That's what the impression they gave out for that guy. And he turns out to be a normal fucking guy with just like a little bit too, crazy of a parent, which is like so fucking insane to me. They could have written him so much better. And like I got to that part. I got to his past reveal, the Mamuk village, whatever. And then I had to like DM Bakul Jaja's baby girl, and I was like, I understand completely. I'm so sorry. He deserves so much better. And I had to like go and DM her, because like Bakul Jaja is like he's such a missed opportunity, and I feel like Bakul Jaja was the guy who was done dirty the most in Dawn Trail, if that makes sense. Because like, how the fuck are you going to write a character with like emotional depth and like a tragic background kind of and like crazy ass fucking parents, and then you just kind of like you write him like he's a fucking bully with no hint as to show that he has like another side to him, that there's something deeper. Nothing. There's nothing of the sort. It's kind of fucking crazy to me how his character was handled. It still baffles me. It came out of nowhere, right? Even though there were scenes of him interacting with his henchmen, interacting with his believers, he could have said, they're like, even if it's just like a brief like he's like whispering to himself or something, like, no, I mustn't, I can't fail here, no, something like that. No, nothing of the sort. It came out of nowhere. I wonder if this is a mistranslation thing too, because apparently there is like a whole ass 7-hour video on YouTube about how A Realm Reborn was mistranslated, and like a lot of things were glossed over, so a lot of like weird fucking shit was added in, and like those people who like went to see the Japanese version of the game apparently hated Koji Fox so much, because to them they sabotaged the game, and to us he's like the guy who puts the funny memes in the localization, which I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. At one point, like, he tried to salvage the game in his own way, right? The whole Thaos Balls thing. But at the same time, did he really, like, apparently the stuff that was changed in the English script of A Realm Reborn was so like convoluted, they had to like try and go back and fix it in Shadowbringers and like clear things up. Yeah, you're starting Japanese? Yeah, hopefully. If you are interested, I believe that video on YouTube is called something like A Realm. It starts with A Realm. I can't remember. I think it's in my watch later. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. A Realm. Something. I can't remember. Realm Rewritten. A Realm Rewritten. Yeah, that's the name of it. I've heard a lot about Hashifan is a totally different character in Japanese. The Holy Stola is gonna die. Yeah. That too. Though I replayed it recently, and I feel like no, I didn't replay it. Sorry, I watched my friend play through it recently, and I don't know. I didn't read it as she's gonna die. I read it exactly as the Japanese version, which is that shit is gonna be taxing on your health. I didn't read it as like she's gonna die for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But then the worst mistranslation of this game has to be attributed to Hien, with the whole weird like misogyny, slavery, pardoning of him. That bothered me, and I went to like look at like Japanese stuff, and apparently it was a mistranslation. So I don't know who to blame. Hashifan being a completely different character. Yeah. I don't know though. I don't know if the changes to Hashifan was good or bad. I don't know how one would go about translating his personality into English without having it feel kind of weird. Wouldn't it be? I'm not sure. I don't really know, because it's not something that exists now, right? Though I get it. It's kind of weird. I sometimes, due to like cultural differences, you can't really like translate something entirely. Localization is not about like translating one-on-one, but more so to translate it culturally. But would it be better if it was translated like directly? If Hashifan's personality was kept, how far could it go? Am I making sense? Because from what I know, secondhand knowledge, not mine. Gotta disclaim there. From what I know, Hashifan is kind of like he isn't he a little bit like enthusiastic, like way too enthusiastic. It borderlines on like harassment. Yeah. That's what I heard too. And Koji Fox was also the guy who like came up with the lore of the world, apparently. So well, not like he didn't really like come up with everything, right? But he did contribute it to the lore. I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, the Hien thing. I just said I just talked about it earlier, like a minute ago. Yeah, like the most like terrible mistranslation must be attributed to him because of the slave pardon thing, the slavery pardon thing. That was weird. That was fucking weird. I read that and I hated him for a long time. I still feel kind of weird about him. I can't accept that, you know, my friend is like him. yeah, it's okay. I don't know. Personally, I can't tell if there are like more mistranslations in the game, because I don't. yeah, it's kind of like once you hear it, like that's the first impression that you have with that character. You can't really like shake it, even if you come to learn that it's a mistranslation. It still like leaves a weird taste in your mouth, and you can't really like entirely. You can't really, like, truly... Oh my god. Fucking hell. What the fuck? My cat just scared me. He's sleeping and then he just kind of like jolted. He scared me. Fuck. I think he like had a nightmare or something. Something scared him away. And then he scared me. Yeah? Yeah? Wanna say hi to the stream? He doesn't want to say hi. He hates you. Weird thing is that it's a matter. Huh. Why, I wonder. Yeah, also, all this discourse on Trail, all this discourse on the game, like, oh, the player numbers are falling, the game is in shambles, is Final Fantasy XIV doomed? Apparently that whole thing doesn't exist in Japanese circles. Like, it's an exclusively English thing, apparently. Which is, oh, my cat is, hi, I'm gonna make him say hi to you. Hello! 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 Can you hear him? Can you hear him? I'm gonna put this picture on. That's him! Hi! Hi! Hello! That's Pepper. Pepper for you. Hello. Hello. Oh, he hoops me. Oh no. He really wants to leave. I will let you leave. Bye. Anyway. I don't know how the reception is. Yeah! Oh, yeah, my boss is actually so I work in a webtoon company, a Korean webtoon company. My bosses are Korean and they liked Dawn Trail. They liked the story. They liked like they liked it so much that the Office playlist had Smile in it. Yeah, I am baffled. I wonder, is the difference truly so great? Yeah, so, you know, artists, we play 14 a lot, no. My boss is Korean. My bosses are Korean. I believe the branch director, the CEO of the branch here, is actually also a player. He apparently he talked about how he was like, is your boss understood? Yeah, that guy, the guy who caught me at work was actually the CEO of the branch. And apparently he talked about how he was the moderator of the Korean forums once. I don't know if the script is any different or if Korean players simply like this type of script. I don't know. Right? I don't know. We can't tell. We don't know. I wonder. I wonder. Right, but that's enough about 7.0. 7.2, on the other hand, I feel like has shifted significantly from the narrative and the writing style of 7.1, specifically the writing style, because it feels very crisp. It feels like... Also, I talked about this earlier during the moment. Yeah, yes. Yes. Yes, he wants attention. You hear him? Yeah, in the moment, I talked about it, but, I will say, I really like how Chekhov's gun is fired almost immediately. Right after... Oh no. Hello? The stream died for a moment. Hello? It happened again. This happened earlier. Okay, so where was I? Where did it cut off? I'm gonna log back in. Where did it cut off? Where was I? Oh, okay. So, I like that Chekhov's gun was fired immediately after it was meant. It was like put in the cutscene. Like, so that part, Chekhov's gun is like a trope in media where like something is mentioned and then it like there's a gun in the scene and then the gun will be fired. So that's what Chekhov's gun is. I'm referring specifically to the part where Sven was talking about Zelania, right, the subordinate of Otis. And then immediately the next part of the cutscene is that we are facing the robot made from Sven's memories of Zelania. It's like the instant gratification. I don't know if it's good or not though, because instant gratification is usually not good. It kind of it feels like it's rewarding somehow. It feels like the game is like back on its feet. For that, it really was kind of unexpected. We also have very delayed Chekhov's Heart of Sabik. The Heart of Sabik was kind of weird. I feel like the whole Pandemonium raid was made for the Heart of Sabik, not the other way around. It's like it's like it's like they made it up in A Realm Reborn before they really have like an inkling of what the next 10 years would be. Cause I remember in the Stormblood, the No Clip documentary, they were talking about like how was it though? I'm not sure. I'm just gonna say I read in an article that apparently they didn't really like decide on the course of the story until Heavensward. Oh yeah, the No Clip documentary was talking about how Heavensward was like was it No Clip? I know it's a documentary series. Maybe it's not No Clip. But Heavensward was like the long-awaited expansion. It would be the make or break point of the game, like because they were only trying to fulfill the promise that they made to players in 1.0 days, where like Ishgard was constantly mentioned, and like the first expansion is about Ishgard. So they kind of only planned until Heavensward with the lore, because it's when they start just experimenting and seeing which move the story. Yeah, right? Because like I feel like they didn't really decide on where the story would be, like the course of the story. I feel like they didn't really decide on it until 3.1. Like they probably got the gist of it during like 2.55 or 3.0 during the making of those expansion of the Heavensward expansion. So that's where they moved to accordingly. but a lot of the English stuff was so like it was so jumbled. So they had to like go back and like fix it in Shadowbringers and Endwalker. They did say that after Stormlit was when they started to have a clear vision of what they wanted to do. Oh, what I read was that it was around Heaven's Door. Interesting. But either way, it's likely that, you know, they have a plan. Like they have like points in the story. It's like an outline with like this event happening, and then this event happening, and then this event happening, and then this event happening, and the writers, like the writers of the expansion, have like their job is to figure out what happens that leads to the next event. And I feel like the way that they execute the story is flawed because they don't really discuss like how prolonged one event would be. So maybe they have decided that the pacing should be faster from 7.1 onwards, because 7.1 had some good moments. It's fucking cheesy, but it's good moments nonetheless. I love Kona. Can you blame me? the whole like cow thing was so cringe, but at the same time, Kona is so cool. I can like ignore the cow and just focus on Kona. You can go back and like see me on the stream. I was like, oh, this is cringe. Oh, but Kona is so cool. I still do think that the story execution has nothing to do with the characters, and yeah, I don't hate the character. I don't hate any of the characters. But I do hate the way that they play out the story sometimes. So it really is a little bit difficult to really judge the story, because it has to do with like the characters too. You deal with, usually you deal with the story, you deal with like the criticisms of the story, and you deal with people who are like, oh, I hate this character. This character is so fucking annoying. This character is like this. This character is like that. This character is annoying. Yeah, you can't really like ignore those sentiments either, because they have a point. They like their feelings about how a character acts in that cutscene is valid, but I don't believe that cutscene, like that their behavior in the story has to do with their setting or their personality. That's a different thing. If the writers make the character like acting out of line, if the writers make the character OOC per se, that's not the fault of the character. Or like if they kind of amp up a character's like naivety, so to speak, like Woklama, like oh no, what is that? Oh no, we have to help her. So I don't think that's necessarily the fault of the character. Why am I back on this pen? I keep going back and forth. I'm sorry. Let's go to the patch notes. Let's go to patch note readings, shall we? Let's do a, what is this? Browser. Oh, okay. Patch notes. Hello. Where the hell is my patch notes? Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Hi. Oh, there it is. Ad break discussion over. Patch notes time. Sorry. not very, I don't plan out these streams very well, do I? Right, should I be smaller? Do you guys want to read the patch notes? I'll be smaller. I will make myself smaller. Hello? How about this? That's terrible. How about that? How about this? I'm baby. I'm baby. Okay. Let's I really need to like sort out my feelings for Dawn Trail and like put out a proper video instead of just like going back and forth on like the character, the story, the execution. I just really suck doing that. Alright. Looks good? Alright. Okay. August 1st. Updated. Let's see. The playable content. It's MSQ. Targeted Tragedy. That's a first quest name. Oh, that's crazy. That's a crazy first quest name. Okay. Well, it does feel like Targeted Tragedy. Oh yeah, there should be a cooking session, right? He's like really like trying to scare people into fearing death by like getting people like how to put this? The final cutscene of the Summoner 2 was like Calyx just like kind of like listing ways to die. So I believe the next part of the MSQ would be him like continuing to scare the people of Alexandria to like by like creating more like fixed scenarios like that. Okay. Chronicles of a New Era. Echoes of an Yes! We have New Alliance Raid. We have this cool guy. I believe it's like a direct port from 11 with like Dawn Trail textures. That looks so weird. It kind of like, it feels like an old school MMO, but with like modern textures. It's so strange. I wonder if they are going to like do like graphic updates on 11 too. 11 kind of still look the same, right? I wonder if they will. Dreams of Paradise. That's the first quest for the New Alliance raid. Artbird. Well, we have Artbird posing for the tutorials now. Which, well, I guess transport quests kind of do we need it though? Do we need it though? It's kind of... Do people read this? Glad to see he got a new job as a stock photo model. Oh, it's so funny. Oh, yeah, I wonder if people really read this. I know some people read it. I've seen people, like streamers, reading these. But I wonder how many people read it. I thought this already had a mini tutorial in chat. Yeah, it has, but as it turns out, not a lot of people have the habit of reading chat. I recently got a new friend into playing 14, and she kind of just ignores chat the whole time because she has had negative experiences from reading chats in other games. Usually they're very toxic. She plays League. So you know, I don't think I need it, but maybe other people do. So, maybe it's a little bit hard to see. Maybe it's it doesn't grab their attention enough. It's just a single line. Like when like NPC dialogues come up and it has like a limited time to display on screen and people miss the chat, so they had to like implement this system of like NPC portraits to go along with it so that people would see it. I wonder if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I feel like it's not my place to be judging that because I'm not a game dev. I don't really know what the gamers feedback on the forums, or maybe they are like trying to make them easier for new players. I don't know. In recent years, I've realized something from like watching. Basically, just like I've been watching a lot of like products that were invented for accessibility. Like usually it's just things like a gadget that helps you put on your socks, or like a thing that helps you stabilize your spoon, or like something that helps you like put on your shirt or something like that. And the comments would ridicule people who use it, saying like, who would need this? Like only lazy ass people who don't want to bend down to like put on their socks would use this. But you know, it's an accessibility aid. It's a disability aid. So disability aid, is that a right word? Is that the right word I'm looking for? Anyways, it's for accessibility, and you know, if you don't need it, then someone else probably needs it. So I won't question it too much, but I guess it doesn't really grab people's attention enough. There was this thing, you know, at level 5 when you finish the main story quest. Not like it's a big deal to both skip this if you don't need it. Yeah. So back in the day, I remember reading an article or watching an interview or something. Apparently, at the level 5 quest, chasing shadows, I believe that's what it's called in Gridania. I don't know if it's the same quest in other zones, but it's a level 5 quest, and it required you to like put on a hat or something of level 5 to like proceed with the story. And it when you turn in the quest, it requires you to pick a reward, and a lot of people didn't know that you have to pick a reward, so they couldn't turn in the quest, and they were so frustrated that they couldn't turn in the quest that they just leave the game. They didn't know you have to pick a reward. So that's why in recent years you can see there is a window saying you have to pick a reward when you're turning in a quest with like multiple rewards. That's where that came from. That's from the level 5 quest that barred so many people from proceeding with the story because people didn't know that you have to pick. Yeah, that confused. Yeah. So I am thinking maybe this is something similar to that. It's a funny thing. It's a funny little thing when you think back on it. It's a silly thing. I didn't know too. No one knew. But we're here, so let's move on. Phoenix down the word. It's gonna add to the main scenario world quest called the Sea. Okay. Apparently they're making Phoenix Downs useful now. My bestie, when she started playing, didn't know how to even attack enemies, and we spent 10 minutes for her to punch an enemy. Oh no. Yeah, so apparently that's why there are like the guides, the like help thing. That was like, so it felt like it was for people who's just using the internet for the first time. but maybe some people use it. Maybe some people need it. New fates are added. Treasure hunt. Oh, more maps has been added. New treasure map has been added, and we now have an in-game gacha system. Let's go, baby! It's like a pachinko in here. Look at this! It's like I'm in Las Vegas, baby. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's now we have to watch this arcade instead of like waiting for it outside of cutscene. This is actually kind of cool. I like the idea of this. Grand and free companies. So I have a question. When are we going to when are we going to be able to proceed to the next rank in the Grand Company? It's been 10 years. It's been 10 years. When are we going to get to the next rank? Why do the ranks exist and we can't do anything about it? What is going on? I need the Grand Companies. I need the Grand Companies to be adjusted. When are they going to be adjusted? Probably never. But we'll see. I wonder if anyone's made any complaints about that on the forums. I feel like the devs only respond to requests on the forum. So weird that they haven't deleted the ranks. They're never going to ever do anything. Yeah, you're right. Like, it's so strange. I instructed a friend to like ascend the ranks. It's still the friend from earlier. I instructed that friend to like ascend the ranks, and then I look at the later ranks, and I'm like, when are we gonna get there? I think some people were like voicing their disdain for the system too. It's not just me, but like it's so strange to see the ranks in the Grand Companies just kind of like abandoned there. It's just like there for nothing. It's so like missed opportunity, really. Like finish the system you created. God damn it. All right. Housing. We got more stuff from the design contest, which is nice. It's always nice. I wonder if there's more. I wonder if there will be more like furniture design contests in the future. New orchestrion rolls. New aquarium fish. It's a swordfish. A new seed for flower pots. Champa seeds. Champa mentioned. Wow. So when are we gonna have a Southeast Asian expansion, huh? Oh, the South Americans got their cake. I want that cake too. Come on, Square. Hire me. Hire me. The Manorville Gold Saucer. I talked about this earlier with Z. I talked to it yesterday. I talked about it yesterday, actually. And I think these teas are cool in real life. They're so lame if they're like the words in game. Like, can you imagine? It's I'm not one of those people who's like with the mindset of t-shirts in my fantasy game. No, it's not about that. It's just they look so lame in game. This is not what I wanted. Like, if I'm going to gamble my life away in the gold saucer, you bet your ass I'm not getting these t-shirts as the payout. Like, come on. Come on. Triple triads, new cards. Doman Mahjong. We have Kona, Jaja, and Wukama. Apparently, they are they so well liked that they get added to the Mahjong? Do people want them in the Mahjong? I wonder. Cutter's Cry is the I spent 20 hours in Golden Saucer. Oh my god, this is lousy t-shirt, right? Like, I know it's a meme, but like, I would say that for real. Also, Cutter's Cry is being changed. So we are not gonna be able to skip through the rooms anymore in the name of duty support, which I don't really like. I don't like how they are doing the duty support system. I think they should keep the dungeons as they are and add the duty support dungeons separately. Like, they adjust the main dungeon. I get the changes with something like the what's the name again? Hold on, I'm checking in game. The 1,000 Malls of Totorak. I get it. Totorak was a total rework. It's a revamp. They fixed the entire dungeon from appearance to mechanics, and that I can get behind, because you know, maybe the old dungeon is a little bit too roundabout. Though I liked the old dungeon. I liked how windy it was. It felt more like a dungeon, if you know what I mean. It felt more like it's an abandoned underground city, which is what it is. But the revamp, the fix, the changes they made to it, it's more streamlined, yes, but it also doesn't feel like an abandoned city underground anymore. It just felt like a big chasm underground that is kind of adjacent to a dungeon. I think it's kind of sad, even though it's definitely very beautiful. I'm very impressed, but it's so sad. I feel so sad for the old dungeon. I feel like it has like the old dungeon just looked more. I guess I just kind of like feel bad because it has a link to 1.0. What is that sound? I think you know they fixed the Airy, right? The Airy now you no longer see Estenian in the final fight. You no longer have to like heal him and like get shielded by him. Like he no longer is there to use the eye to make a shield for you, which is lame. I feel like that's like it's such an unnecessary removal. Estenian is such an iconic part of that dungeon, and they've removed him for the sake of duty support, which doesn't make sense to me. I just wish that they kept the original dungeon for if like players queued in with other players, so that humans know how to like teach other humans to how to do the dungeon properly, right? And like if you want to do the new mechanics, you can do it with the duty support, which removes Estinian, which is kind of lame. It is me, you know. They're fixing old dungeons. I get it. The old dungeons need a rework, but not like this, you know. New prizes. Wondrous Tales edits. Wondrous Tales now features a list of applicable duties for each objective. This is the change that I want. Open duty or category is now available when moving your cursor over objectives. Yeah. Proceed directly to the duty finder. I feel like this is a good change. Probably, like, doesn't truly need this kind of change, but I appreciate the list, nonetheless. What's my mind at ease? We are gonna get more Unreal from Stormglide. And, more rewards. Duties that can be rewarded have changed. Okay. Okay. A maximize length button has been added to the parameters window in Island section. Oh. Okay. New hairstyles for the Vieras. Yay! New hairstyles for the Hrothgars. Yay! It took them 6 years to add these hairs to the Hrothgars? Now that's insane. What the fuck? What took them so long? It's literally just a hair port. Come on. Modders can do it faster than y'all. What the fuck? At this point, just hire modders. Bangs will now be displayed. No more peeled cat girls. Let's go. Let's go. This is an appreciated change. I am no longer bold. Thank you. Large number of headgear items went on display when worn by Vera and Hrothgar. It took them 6 years to put hats on Hrothgars. I feel so bad for the Hrothgars. I feel so bad for them. Oh, there's a new... Okay. Toggle the... I don't get it. I don't get it. I really can't wait to see how many headgears you can make adjusted. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like baffled. It took them this long. Remember when you had to Fantasia to change your hair? That's... Holy crap, that's crazy. That's terrible! What the hell? Oh my god! I can't believe this is happening. Also, it's so strange. It took them so long to add these. Alright. Oh! Clarinet. The clarinet. Clarinets have been buffed. The following actions and adjustments have been made to emotes. New emotes have been added. The following emotes can now be used while sitting on the ground. Oh, no way! Oh, no way, you can now eat pizza while seated. You can now take photos while seated. You can now read when sitting. Oh my god. Oh my god. You can now eat egg while seated. Hairstyles were separate faces. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. Oh my god. I hope all of the Hrothgar players got a refund. Holy shit. I would like send a strongly worded email. Ain't no way y'all are making me fucking imagine you had to you had to like spend like $15 to change your race already, and now you have to like spend another $15 to change your hair when you bought this game for full price on release. Come on, that's crazy. I can't imagine it. I wasn't here for it. I'm so sorry to all Frostgar players. You deserve better. Fun story. Back when I was using illegal things, I was like using illegal methods to see other people's hats, like the hats on the bunnies and the Frostgars. I saw a Frostgar fishing in one of the Shadowbringer zones once with like a little hat on his head. It's like it looked so cute on him. I couldn't resist, so I sent him a DM. I sent him a tow. I was like, hey, cute hat. And then I realized there's no way for me to see that hat. So you calling Yoshi P on me? Oh no, Yoshi P, don't jail me for wanting to see Frostgars wearing hats. Oh no. No, listen, it was 4 years ago. It's so strange. Modders have done like what the devs have struggled for 6 years to do. I get it. They're different departments and whatnot, but like it's so fucking funny to think about it. Frost and Zera have been in the game for longer than the amount of time they haven't, right? Like it's so strange that they had to wait this long just to fucking wear hats. Like imagine releasing a race and they can't even fucking wear hats. Imagine releasing a race and they had to like use a Fantasia every time they want to change their hair. What is wrong with them? The hell, man? Anyways. Think. Alright. Battle system. Oh, description of certain actions and status effects have been adjusted. No changes have been made to their effects. Phoenix Downs. Oh! Can now be used on players outside of your party. Can now be used in combat in public areas. Can now be used in combat while undertaking certain types of duties. Oh! Instance dungeon, guildlies, 4-player trial, treasure dungeon, deep dungeon, field operations. So basically anywhere now. Were you not able to use it elsewhere? Like what? Wait, Phoenix down 14. I have no idea how you're supposed to use Phoenix Downs in this game. I was able to use it once, and I don't remember how. Phoenix Downs are great for instances like House of the Dead or Heaven on High. Not always gonna have someone who has the party and don't sleep like Eureka. This item is not useless. I love using it. You have to use it outside of combat, and the person has to be in your party. item can only be used on party members when you are not in combat. Note that you can still invite random players who have failed in a party and use this item to raise them. Unfortunately, this item is so rare. That's terrible. Only good for reviving the person in the party. And like, what was your after a fight? Huh. Ow. What? No. Okay. Any duties? Any duties with restrictions on Phoenix Downs will now display that information in their duty finder description. This restriction does not apply to the giveaway with the Solemn Trinity and the Trial of the Great Understream. Okay. Range has been extended from 5 to 15 yawns. Cast time been increased from 5 to 8 seconds. Oh, 8 seconds is basically the same as like a normal resurrection spell. Now has a recast timer of 360 seconds. Shares a recast timer with other medicine items. Can now be stacked up to 999. Okay. Can now be purchased from the following vendors. Holy shit. There you have it. It's no longer rare. That's crazy. Wow. Honestly, these are about to be a game changer. Yeah, definitely. Is it for the VC dungeon? Yeah, the Rhine dungeons. Oh, yeah. Oh my god. An active help window will now appear when obtaining a Phoenix Down for the first time. Oh, okay. Oh, a progress bar can now be displayed under the nameplate of certain. Huh? To adjust the display of enemy progress bar. Check or uncheck display progress bar. Only applicable to boss or other components. What? Setting is enabled by default. Considering its extensions to those in public areas, such as large scale. Wait, what? I thought it's already a thing. What is it right now? What? How is it right now? I don't. I guess under the name makes sense, but why is it not there? I don't get this change. I don't get this change. See you. You have a cast bar for your enemies as you are. Now it appears in front. So you don't have to like target it to see it. That's a game changer. That's crazy. Cause like right now I have my the target progress bar just kind of like on my like in front of my character. It's crazy. It's gonna be useful so you can see multiple enemies. Yes, definitely. It's a game changer. New dungeon, Meso Terminal. Okay. We're going back to living memory. A new trial has been added. Oh yeah. It's a dungeon trial combo. Let's Let's go. Let's go. There's an extreme. Yes! Okay. Unreal. Sven's burden. The drop rate has been increased. Weekly restrictions for the Arcadian. Okay. Cruiser hull sabers required. Okay. A new Alliance raid dungeon. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, 14. Hell yeah, 11 ports. Let's go. I really am kind of contemplating taking a day off to play the new patch. I don't know. I don't know if I will. Okay. Players will no longer be rewarded cracked Nova clusters on Juno. Okay. Oh, OC changes. When entering within the alliance of 24 members or more, you will always enter in unison. Yes. This is gonna be good for like Fort Tower people. From marriage, weather effect will begin 5 minutes after. Ooh. The alliance completes entry music. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I haven't done much of the OC stuff, so I'm just gonna gloss this over. Because I don't know. These changes are kind of not really related to me. Oh, it feels good to finally be current again. Pilgrim's Traverse. What is that? What is that thing? What is the Pilgrim's Traverse? What is that? 6 days ago. It's a level 91 deep dungeon. Oh, okay. I get it. Okay. New deep dungeon? Okay. Can't believe we're getting a Shadowbringer's deep dungeon in 2025. That's crazy. Oh yeah, I heard that Shadowbringers is not going to be added into the free trial, so the free trial will end at Stormflood. I find it funny. Shadowbringers is still like one of the peak of 14, so there's no way they're putting that shit into the free trial. We're still having like new Shadowbringers content in 2025. Agnes Tombstone changes fine. Oh. Monshun. Oh. Sorry. Oh, it's 4 a.m. Players can no longer join duties in progress if they've never cleared one or more of the duties they've registered for. Thank you. Good shit. This is a quality of life change that I need in my life. The following duties have been added to the rate finder. The two recollection stream have been moved to the rate finder to duty finder. Oh. Players now receive the power of the echo, and all party members are incapacitated. Oh. Okay. Meso terminal will move to. Ah, okay. Huh. Wait, I can do the expert roulette now. Can I? Am I current? can't do the expert roulette. I'm current. Oh, I feel. Oh, what a feeling. What a feeling. I'll be current for 2 days. Alright. Okay. New duties. New items. More techwear. Why? I mean, they're good. They are on theme for Dawn Trail. Series 8 will end and Series 9 will begin. You like the metal and bright sets? Yeah. Yeah, I think those are cool. I don't know what's going on with the left one though. Maybe it will be better in game. The left one just low-key kind of looks like a reskin of Thankful's Heavensward gear. Like, it just kind of has that vibe to it. I don't know. I like the middle. I like the right one more, actually, now that I look at it. I feel like F14 has been leaning very heavily onto like the techwear stuff ever since like the end of, and I feel like they've been prefacing for this. They've been like preparing for Dawn Trail for a while now. Okay, more techwear. Crystalline. Yes, new PvP map. I really like this map. Really like this map. I can't wait. With the addition of Bayside Battleground, farming. Oh. Yes! Yes! More PvP maps. Let's go. Oh, medicine kits? Oh, yeah. Okay. Register to join a casual matches with a party of 2 players. Okay. I thought they were saying something along the lines of like you can join with like a party of 4 players. 2 new tiers, Omega and Ultima. I wonder why it's not like Alpha. Oh, the minimum required crystal credit score will differ by region. That's kind of strange. I guess they adjusted to like how the players are playing these content. Alright. New outfits. I believe these are from the Alliance raid. Yep, that's nullifying dropkick. It's your fat head. That's her. That's the lady. New recipes. Honestly, I'm really surprised they have Fish's outfit. Yeah, it's quite unexpected, but I think it is truly an iconic outfit. It just screams 11. So why not? You know, really would have got it straight to Mock Station. I don't think that would be the case because it's kind of disingenuous if you do that low key. I feel like a lot of players have been complaining about the outfits on the Mock Station recently, like Izel's outfit, which is an outfit that's already in game, and then there's Alize. Like both of those outfits are in-game items. That people have been recreating that with in-game items for a long time now. Like, look at this, Crystarium Rebels attire. For $12, you can have this costume set with a top that's it's already in game. And also this, right? Where is it? Azael's? I thought Azael's outfit would be on. Am I wrong? Did the backlash make them retreat? No, it's right here. Yeah. And it's undieable. So, like, it's kind of diabolical that they put this on the box station at all. So maybe this is like an act of good faith from the 14 dev to the 11 players, maybe. These outfits are kind of ugly. They look like poorly made mods, I'm sorry. Especially like the dress. I don't know why the sleeves look like that. It just looks like a Sims 4 mod port. You know what I mean? It's not. I like the shoes. I wouldn't think that outfit was from 14 though. But oh well, you know, not gonna complain. Some other people are going to like it. Following item names have been changed. Tattered sheet music to tattered first movement score. Big Bang ticket. Blank Riviera partition. Highland partition. Why? Why they change that? Riviera is like... I think Riviera is a good name for them. What do you mean Highland? Following items now have 2 dye channels. They're adding more dye channels. Yes! That's possible? I didn't think that it was possible. Gallatin. Oh, that's a lot. Holy shit. It's never ending. Oh, it's the Republican stuff. It's the level 1 PvP stuff. Late Alligator stuff too. Model 8. Oh, all of these PvP stuff. I'm really so glad they're keeping up with the dice. Yeah. Yeah, I'm so happy to have like more die channels. But like I would hope that at least the dies would be like on significant areas. Like, remember that one dye channel that died like a jewel on the item, like the whole fucking shirt? Like it dies a single tiny jewel in the corner. Like, what the fuck was that? I hope the dye channels are like meaningful areas of the outfit. Anyways. That's a lot. That's a lot. Inferno Jacket. Shadow Cleaver. Hellhound for Fierce Tyrant. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. High House Boots. The following items can now be equipped regardless of gender. Yes! Hell yeah! I think they kind of like hit the jackpot during Endwalker because of that. They had to like make it so that the butler outfits were equipable by the female servant of House Lydia. That's where they hit the jackpot because like they had to unlock the gender on the butler outfits. Why not unlock it on the maid dresses as well? So from that moment on, we have the glorious male bunnies in maid dresses combo. It's beautiful. Nature is healing. Confirmation prompt displayed. Spelling glamours now also indicates that dies and ooh, okay. I'm using a gamepad with a glamour dresser window canceling from the glamour. Okay. button to filter by your current class or... No way! No way! Hell yeah, dude! Yes! Yes! Dawntrail really is the quality of life expansion. The following additions and adjustments have been made to fitting mouse controls and gamepad controls. Supplementary text explaining search results is now displayed. Column displayed at the bottom of the item search list window. The locked message. Okay. 10 out of 10, change 11. Yeah, exactly. Right? New items with added together points. Time Ward logo skin. Okay. Botanist. Okay. New fish! Crafted item. Now we have changed. Okay. It's the rain stuff, right? Similar to the Endwalker stuff. The level cap is synthesis. The following editions: Cosmic Exploration. I haven't done any of it, so I'm skipping over this. Sorry. Oh my god, that's a lot. New mounts. Mounting animation has been added. Onboarding mount. No way! A mounting animation! This changes everything! Holy shit! Imagine if you have like an animation of you like climbing onto the fat cat when it appears. Oh my god. What? A mounting animation. How cool is that? I can't wait to see what mounting animations have been added. New chocobo bardings, new minions, new fashion accessories. I like this. I like the torch. New face wear. Okay. Graphical updates. Oh, there's more. Graphical adjustments have been made to player character models based on feedback from the community in conjunction with these adjustments. Players can obtain a file of Fantasia for a limited period of time. Holy crap! They're giving out more free Fantasia. What? What feedback? Okay, hold on. 2024. Oh. Now, Kiyoshida, I'd like to thank everyone for your feedback on the first phase of the graphical update. We also received a fair number of comments regarding issues with finer details of character models. This was from last year. Although I can't respond to every comment individually, I would like to personally provide an update on player character models. Namely, I would like to address certain bugs and feedback, then illustrate our policies and what items are considered spec. There's a lot to go over in discussion. Okay, these issues occur with specific face or race type and are not unique. The depth of the area from the nose, the upper lip, and the philtrum has become more pronounced. The slight corners of the polygons originally disappear when viewed at the downward what? Skin blemishes, redness, and face it, not the lips, corners of the mouth, feedback on eyelashes and eyebrows. Make players are satisfied. Eyelashes in particular, the acceleration is always thinner, time-intensive adjustments, inconsistent eyelash spacing, rounding of jawlines, and changed smiling expressions. More rounded, become a bit different experience in some cases could be attributed to lighting effects to others. There's a slight little change that curve polygons. The issue is a little effective. Special assessing aria horns glowing red. scars appear wider on certain face types compared with specific skin tones. Scales on the faces and body are at a rough silhouette in certain areas. Hair flows slightly in certain areas. The mouth of certain NPC appears low. The nose tip of certain Vieira faces extremely dark. Okay, so this is from 2024, and they're fixing it now. But I don't know if they're going to ever fix one. I don't think they will. Thank you. Oh, my Pookie Bear. He's so far gone now. I have to resort to illegal. I have to resort to illegal methods to keep his face. Ah. Oh, my boy. My man, he got nerfed. Fuck, they're not going to change him back, huh? Graphical details for the following gear. Oh no, that is a lot of shit. Commander Diana. Okay. Rose. Just gonna see if any gear I use or not. Nominee stuff. Allegiance stuff. Tiamat stuff. Oh, okay. Alright. Atrophy stuff. Oh, okay. So they're fixing the I'm guessing the textures and the UV mapping, the light, the more technical stuff. I don't know on these on the Endwalker stuff. Ooh, excuse me. And that's the Stormblood Imperial uniform thing, the dolman stuff. Chat bubbles! Chat bubbles! Oh, chat bubbles! I'm sure Preach and Jassy Cox are so happy with this. Oh, thank you, Yoshi P. Yes. Hello. Additional rules. They're disabled by default. I can read. They will not display when using performance actions during battle or during PvP encounters. Oh yeah, baby! Let's go! Chat bubbles! There's a character limit. It's kind of crazy. I think I actually like had a dream of like seeing chat bubbles, official chat bubbles in games last night. I had a dream. I actually see it in dream, and because of it, I like the character limit thing bothered me so much. I dreamed of it, right? It kind of feels silly to me that it only displays like a certain amount of rolls. Oh, I'm tired. And they have like custom appearance too, which I'm not sure. I think it's kind of cheesy. But it's okay. This game can be cheesy. I will allow it. Display range for using monsters. Oh, okay. In order to prevent server congestion, we will be implementing multiple instances. Why? Okay, but why? I don't think it's gonna be that crowded. It's not like an expansion launch. Division of Tulilo and Yakao multiple instances had to alleviate adorable. Oh my god. I want that. I want that now. It looks like, it makes me look like I'm in Bikini Bottom. So cute. Ah, so adorable. A group pose. Oh my god. Chromatic aberration. I like this. I really like this. Look at this. It's so cool. A filter intensity slider. Oh, okay. Portrait mode has been added. Portrait preview. So what is the framing vertical shots? Oh! That's nice. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Using portrait mode. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. It's so cute. That's adorable. Oh. Oh my god. That's really cute. I didn't even know where I need to tilt my head or use a G-shaped filter. Yes! I think they noticed that people were using like the filters. Depth of field can now be enabled for group pose and the idle camera even when disabled in the graphic settings. Holy shit! Oh. Have been made to jock status. So you mean the jock status effect is on now for the slices, right? That's crazy. Jock now zoomed on game transporting status. So you mean it's on right now? When inside a deep dungeon, jock will now be removed with a sprint penalty. Glamour's button has been added to the windows. A Glamour's button? Holy shit! It is. Okay. Oh yeah. Been made to. Oh, blacklist update. While measures were implemented in patch 7.2 to make it more difficult to confirm or reference portions of character IDs not normally visible during gameplay, further adjustments have been made in patch 7.3. Once the results from locally stored client data will be reset. We apologize for any inconvenience caused. Ask for your understanding as we introduce these measures. Oh, my friend would like to know this. Blacklist comments saved between patch lists. All information registered on deleted. Blacklist registration for players on your contact list is now only possible while you remain logged in. That's crazy. We'll see if it works this time. I sure hope it does. You know, just the transparency of the chat prompt. Ooh. Automatic option has been added to the character. Oh. Display limits. Character display. Okay. Volume of with character and object vanity. Oh. Okay. Display progress bar. Okay. Alright. The following text commands have been added. Oh! Oh! Display ears. Oh, pen. New emotes. Okay. Additions have been made to the auto translation link to the official Blue Sky account. The location of the temporary folder for Mac downloads has been changed. Okay, that's the end of the patch list. Patch notes. Yay! It was incredibly long and so many quality of life updates. I didn't expect it to be so much. But I guess a lot of it is just like a lot of it is very needed. But it's cool to read patch notes beforehand like this. I wonder if there's any I wonder if it, like if anything else is going to be added when the patch officially drops. But I think I'm gonna leave it at that. With the patch notes reading session finished, I believe I am done here. I have finished everything I wanted to do for today. I wanted to finish 7.2. I wanted to talk about the game a little bit, which I probably just kept going back and forth. I'm so sorry. I will try to make myself more coherent next time I try to talk about the game. And I have read the patch notes. So that concludes today's stream. I thank you for coming along. Thank you for joining me today. Yeah, I hope you guys have fun. If you missed it, there's always the VODs. I'm going to upload because I lost connection a little bit. The VODs will be divided into 2 parts, but I sure hope that you will go check out the VODs if you missed the stream, and hopefully I'll see you next week too. Because next week we're doing 7.3, baby. Thanks for joining me. Thanks lurkers too. Thanks for having me. And with that, I bid you farewell. Let's meet again next week, probably, hopefully.